Yo, what's up, guys? It's Sniper and Dhokla here, and today we're going to be catching up on what's been going on with 100 Thieves last couple of weeks. All right, big dokes. What did you know about me before joining 100 Thieves?
Honestly, not too much. Obviously, we played against each other, but
Yeah,
like personally, not too much. I mean, you are on the younger side as a player, so kind of just expecting a kid in that sense. But
yeah.
yeah, it's been fun getting to know you.
Thank
You're
you.
very interesting and very unique.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. What
Thank you.
about how'd you feel about me coming on?
Uh,
That was a big one. That was a big
no,
one.
no, no, no. I mean, I was during the off season, or not the off season, but throughout like this year, I was like always watching your streams and stuff, and I obviously like played against you for like a year or two, you know. And I
Mhm.
thought like your laning was pretty good, especially in like scrims. But the only thing I thought about you that I was like on the top of my mind was that one Olaf versus Renekton game. You remember?
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, like I'm definitely gonna brag about this guy or about that game whenever he joins the
Yeah,
organization.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think is the biggest difference between our play styles as a player? Because there's like a community sentiment around what it is, but what do you think it is?
I feel like we have very similar play styles, but the only thing is like you play Rumble, I guess, and I don't really. My Rumble is not very good. That's for that's for sure. But I feel like we have very similar play styles. Like I always thought that as well.
Hmm. Yeah, I
But
mean, we
yeah.
have similar champ pools in terms of like carry champs.
Hmm.
So I guess there's that. But yeah, definitely the Rumble is a big one. I remember like you guys, like when I was playing against Thieves, like
Yeah.
for like a year and a half or something, like
Yeah.
Rumble was just permaban.
He was permaban.
It
Yeah.
was just never up at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that was interesting given how strong it was. But
Yeah. I do want to say something about that. Like, I swear I have like a mental block with this champion. It's like the most broken champion in the freaking game by far. But like, it's definitely my problem for like, yeah, I guess like having a mental block towards that champion. So yeah, I mean, frick, it is what it is, bro. Frick me, you know. But
okay.
yeah, it's yeah.
Is there any other champs like that? Or is it just Rumble?
Just Rumble, literally
Just
just Rumble.
Rumble.
Like just
What
Rumble.
happened?
I don't know. Like my brain just turns off whenever I play the champion, and then it just looks trash, you know. So I guess that's why we never really picked
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
It's a pretty bad reason, but it's it's chill.
So when the 6-man roster was happening, what was your initial reaction to that? Because
Yeah.
it's definitely a tricky situation to be in.
Like at first I didn't really know what to do, or I guess like before it happened, I was like kind of, I don't want to say like doubting myself, but like I knew I wasn't having like the greatest split because this was after like week one after we played against Team Liquid, and I had like pretty bad stage games.
Mm-hmm.
And when it happened, like I definitely didn't handle it like good at all. The first like 2 weeks, I would say, I was like kind of just like being depressed. Like I was just thinking, oh, like I'm like bad, or like I was just making a lot of excuses. But like the more time, I guess we started like experimenting with the 6-man, and I saw that like we were actually winning scrims, you know, and like we were doing pretty good as well. I realized that I'm just gonna use this as like a learning opportunity, you know. I'm not gonna just like mental boom. So, like at first I doubted my skills and I was like really tilted, but then I realized that like I just gotta work on myself and then just take frick. I don't know how to say it. It's like make the best out of like a unfortunate situation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah, just dealing with adversity. Yeah, you just have to do your best given the situation, I think. Yeah, I would say,
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have handled it if I was in your shoes, given that you're so young. Obviously, I have more experience, so
Yeah. By
I
10
would see
years.
it. I would see it a little differently, but yeah, I think you took it about as normal or like as everyone would expect you to, given your age. So
Yeah.
I think you did a good job with that. Yeah,
Like at first, or are you just talking about like in general right now?
just in general over the course, because it's like it's a lot of emotion to just deal with, like the ups and downs of you know what goes through your head in terms of when a situation like that does happen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, before this happened, did you like want to still play, I guess, like professionally, or did you just want to like be a coach and kind of just do your own thing?
So before I even got any interest in terms of like 100 Thieves were looking for a positional coach,
Yeah.
I was just pretty much kind of done with League. Like I was streaming, I'm like, this is kind of going nowhere. I don't really want to play. And I didn't know what else I was going to do at the time in terms of what's next. So in that sense, I was done with League. Like I wasn't playing solo queue for like 2 weeks before that. And then this opportunity kind of just happened. So then I'm like, okay, well, I do have an interest still being in the League scene. So I think this would be a good opportunity where I can help someone younger and see, helping them in all aspects in terms of like outside the game and in game. So that was something I was really interested in because I did coaching before.
Yeah. It was for like that program, right? That coaching program?
I did one for like Game Changers for Riot. That was interesting in terms of just seeing how different people take feedback because not everyone is like me. And I think that was my first experience of like directly coaching someone and seeing how I can try to help. And I wanted more of a professional environment where everyone's dedicated to like winning. So I thought being a coach was actually very motivating in that sense of like, I really do want to win. And this is a good way to help.
Yeah.
And then at the time, it's like, I don't know if I was good enough to play at the time. I probably, given that I wasn't really playing that much and didn't really have any motivation to play at the time, I was like, I'm not really interested in coaching. But then obviously stuff happened in between and here we are now. But yeah, going into it, I was ready to quit. I was like, I had one foot out the door essentially before I got the message from Thieves saying, "Are you interested in coaching?"
Wait, why? Like you like won an LCS champion before?
Yeah, but it's like it's just a state of the league. It's like, how long can you realistically keep doing this in terms of? I'm 28, so it's like, and then
bro, you're freaking old. 28 years old.
Yeah, I'm on.
Sheesh,
and then LTA is not like doing so hot. You know what I mean? It's like, the salaries aren't the same as they were, and
it's still pretty good though. I feel like the minimum salary is what 75,000.
Yeah, but it was
plus like housing.
It was always 75. But
yeah, like plus housing.
When you let me finish. When you just grow up and after it's like if you're in my shoes, like you don't necessarily want to play for like 8th place or like just to barely contend. So even if I had offers or interest from teams that I don't think would be winning, I don't think I would be joining those teams because in the end, you're not necessarily playing for anything. So it's like you're kind of just killing time. And at that point, it's like I don't necessarily see that as a good use of my time. And I need to kind of figure out what's the next steps for me in terms of life. So, I was pretty much done with League. And even after this split, I don't know what's going to happen because 100 Thieves is obviously leaving. And I'm still unsure. Do I even want to play next year? Or what my future is in that sense. So this was just like a one opportunity thing that worked out. And
All right, nice.
So what are some things that you've learned from me, I guess, given the brief time I was coaching and now that you're watching me? Like, what was the biggest like takeaways?
From positional coaching for like, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. It was still like a while.
Yeah.
I definitely learned that I need to like have like a voice for myself because I feel like I just let other people talk for me and I don't have like my own opinions and like thoughts a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And I clearly learned that from you. Like you're always getting mad at me whenever I was like getting stepped on interview or whatever it is. You're always telling me like speak up for yourself, you know? Like, so I learned that a lot from you. And, I learned that you should use your Yorick ult against Shogat at level 9. Because before I would just, as soon as I got level 6 with Yorick, just insta use it.
Yeah.
But you can also just hold Yorick ult in certain matchups. So yeah, I would say those are probably the two
the Yorick is the biggest one, really.
I mean,
come on.
Were you like disappointed in that answer or?
No, I mean, the Yorick's the only one that stands out. But that's, I mean. Yeah, I think the biggest one is really just standing up for yourself in terms of don't be a yes man to everything.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest thing I was trying to tell you. Because, it was just yes to everything. And it's like, it's definitely, I mean, I've been through that too. That's why it was so frustrating to watch and see you repeat it again and again because I was doing exactly what you're doing. And I'm like, I was trying to speed that process up of how to like, break you out of that. But it takes time. I think it just comes with maturity as like a person, not necessarily like league related. So I was just trying to speed that process up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Correct.
yes. Sniper, say no.
Yeah. Saying, yeah. You're literally telling me that.
Yeah. Just say no to something. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, in terms of what I've learned from you, it's not necessarily what I learned, but it's just like I see a reflection of myself if I was younger, and it'd be like, well, what would I do to, mold you into like the best version of you or yourself?
Yeah.
And like, there's obviously good parts of you, and there's obviously bad parts of you, and I was just trying to like get rid of that. So I didn't necessarily learn much from you, just because I'm just, in terms of experience, I just have way more. But in terms of just, if I were to go back in time, like what would I change? That like I would try to really change a few things with just how you are in terms of like being in a competitive environment of what's needed from like a teammate. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, it's more like outside of the game, right? Like related.
Yeah, it's like both. But yeah, like I think outside of the game has an impact on how you carry yourself in the game as well.
Yeah, it's like all related, right? Like everything you do. Yeah, I know what you mean. So,
but you don't listen. You know what I mean, but you don't listen.
No. Okay, I do listen. It's just hard for me to do it in game. It's hard for me to like apply it. Like I want to listen. Like I'm trying to listen, but it's like it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, like my TikTok brain is like,
that's why I said get off TikTok, stop brain rotting.
That shouldn't be an excuse though, It's
no,
not.
Those habits carry over. Like your attention span is just fried.
I wouldn't say it's fried. I feel like
and that carries over into league as well.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's not the most important thing to you, then in game it will also be the same thing. Like you're not gonna give your full focus to it. And
no, I mean I like heard something.
It's like those what's that movie? Not Kung Fu Panda.
Bro, what do you mean Kung Fu Panda, bro?
The Jaden Smith one.
Never Say Never?
No. The when he was a kid.
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness, banger movie.
No, that's Will Smith. Jaden, his son.
Yeah, he was in that movie, Pursuit of Happiness. No,
the Kung Fu Warrior ones.
Yeah, he
Warrior
was in that
Kid. Karate Kid. It's like when he's teaching the kid a lesson. I don't remember the movie, but there was like a life lesson in that. It's like you have to do like a small task like 100 times or some shit like that. But that's supposed to build like your just like discipline. It's not necessarily for like the task at hand. And that's what eventually you're gonna have to figure out of like what's important to me and what I have to do to make sure it's important to me. And it comes with your habits. Like if you waste all your time on TikTok and on your phone, like it's gonna that just can't be what it's just not good for you in terms of if you're trying to win. Like, your attention has to be on first and foremost like league, and that's just it.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, like I definitely feel like I lack like a bit of discipline for sure. And I feel like whenever I see like the most successful players, they definitely have like some sort of like discipline. Like Quid, for example, he works out like every other day, It can literally be anything that's good for you, like meditation. I know you meditate and you've obviously won like a championship before.
Well, that's not related.
Yeah, it's not related, but you're saying everything in and out of the game is like all related, no?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It should impact your in-game performance if you're doing the good habits.
Yeah, it's like prioritizing sleep, like focusing on the game, making sure you're spending time like reviewing other people and then just focus on how you can improve. Like those are things that you just need to ingrain in yourself in terms of what you need to do to win. It should be like your whole life should be warped around that. And right now I don't think it is, and that's what I was trying to get you to change.
Yeah. Hey, I'm listening, but I'm not applying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can only bring a horse to water.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. No, I do not at all. That's why I said that is why I said correct.
He doesn't know what that means.
Correct.
He doesn't know what that means. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like
no, I understood the reference. I just never heard it before.
So how do you understand it?
You didn't know it.
But I didn't know it. Yeah. What made you wanna make the comment? Oh, this guy's like my younger brother. I'm a put him in front of the camera or something. And then we like took like a picture with each other. What made you like, or were you just like hyped? You guys just won the game, the series?
Well, it's a bit of both. It's like,
Yeah.
obviously you're still part of the team. So it's like, I'm not here to like take all of the attention for myself or something like that.
Yeah.
I still want to involve everyone on the team in terms of building them up and just, we're in it together as a team. And it's not just because you're not playing doesn't mean you're not there as well. So I just want to make sure everyone knows like you're still part of the team and in just a joking way. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. I mean, I was like pretty hype as well when you were like, oh, get this guy in front of the camera. Like that also made me hype.
Yeah.
So no, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Over the course of the weeks, we've seen you just get more expressive, especially last weekend of just like, like doing this, celebrating with the coaches. So obviously given from when it turned to a 6-man, like how did your reaction change to it leading up to like this weekend where you're like really enjoying yourself watching the games?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it earlier, like when I guess the 6-man first started happening, I was pretty down on myself. I was like blaming everyone, like, I'm not really blaming everyone, but I was I guess just like kind of playing the victim, I'm like, well, like I don't deserve this, bro. Like I'm Zeus, but then I realized, like, obviously that's like not the case at all. Then I realized that like you also mentioned it, like we're all still part of a team, and we're all like, this is like our second family, So like, I guess like, yeah, I just wanted you guys to win. Like I just changed my mindset. I realized that like, okay, I need to stop just playing the victim and actually try and help you guys, I guess, because that's why I'm like showing to the office every single day. I want you guys to win, I want us to win, not like just you guys. We're a part of a team. Like you kind of already said it earlier, so we're literally still a part of a team. So we gotta keep going. We got this.
All right. So obviously sitting behind the scenes is new for you, given like obviously you've been in front on the stage.
Yeah.
So how's it been like being with the coaches, having a full like overview of like not being in the game in terms of just like talking with the coaches about how draft went and then just watching the game as a spectator instead of being in there?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a perspective, I guess. Yeah, at first it was kind of boring because I'm like, oh, I should be playing on stage. Like, it's so much more fun playing on stage. But then I realized that like, I'm really realistically like just supposed to be like a water boy for like the meantime, So I kind of just accepted my fate, and then I'm like, hey, whatever the team needs, I got you guys, and I'm just gonna try to do whatever it takes to like help you guys. I guess just win, So or help us win. I keep saying you guys, but like we're all like a part of a team. So yeah, just kind of trying to get the vibes up, and stuff. But it's a good experience for sure. It's very fun flaming you guys, especially you, Niship. It's very fun flaming you. Yeah.
Flame? About what?
Just about like, oh, like what is this guy doing here? Like,
I mean, yeah, I do some dumb shit time to time, so like, it's understandable. Yeah, I mean, it's always way more intense to watch, like when you have something, invested into teams. Like the outcome's obviously not controlled by you, but you're with the group, so it's like anything that happens, like it just impacts you more. You're like a diehard fan in that sense of like you're really, feeling the ups and downs of what's going on.
Yeah. I also realized that like we're actually pretty bad, so like we need to fix like a lot of things, and by that I mean like we make more mistakes than like I guess what we normally do in scrims is how I feel like. Do you feel that way, or because on stage it felt like I guess. Yeah,
it's a little bit shaky, but I think we're more like locked in the sense of more focused on what we want to do. I mean, we had some pretty good comebacks on stage this weekend, just because I think everyone was really locked in and serious about it, which I don't think would have happened on scrims. But we did practice relatively well this week leading up to the match, so I was pretty confident, and I think our like posture or like showed on stage especially. So it was nice to see like we team fought our way back from like deficits, and I think that's something like 2 weeks ago where we probably want to be able to do that.
Yeah. Did you like I just wanted to ask, did you feel like different when you were on stage? Because have you ever played in like the back room or not?
Yeah, I mean Snipes, I've been around the block. All right.
No. I mean, it's been like a year since
This
you
guy's
played,
asking me if I've been. No, I've been everywhere. All right. I've been more places than you.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
No, but I wasn't like nervous or anything. And I mean, last weekend I was just tired because I only slept like 4 hours. But,
Yeah.
I was just mainly excited. I think excitement is like the only thing I feel now because it's just an opportunity that I didn't really have at the start of the year, so I'm not really taking it for granted. And yeah, I'm just really excited that I get the chance to play again, which is kind of what I've been doing my whole life. So just excited and glad to be here.
Nice. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously in your tweet on Twitter, you mentioned if you want to play for 100 Thieves or LYON. And I was obviously there when everything was like happening.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like feel about that?
Yeah, so that was probably the craziest in terms of like team decision I think I've ever had in my career, where I had an opportunity to play for 2 teams, and they had their pros and cons. I think LYON, they were offering me like double what my salary was here, and a guaranteed starting spot over there, and obviously they were a pretty good team, but yeah, so I was deciding between joining LYON or joining 100 as a 6-man, and then I had probably had like only a couple hours to make the decision because the deadline for roster was I think that night. So, and I just found out maybe at like 7 p.m. of what was going on, and I just got filled in. So to me, it came as like a surprise of like, wow, this is actually happening. And at the start of the year, I'm like, I had 0 offers and like nothing. And then fast forward till now, it's like I have 2 offers and I have to weigh on like what team I want to join and where do I think I have the best chance of succeeding. And like, although LYON offered way more money and I think their roster was strong, I think just given the vibes and the fact that I know everyone on 100 Thieves, I ultimately chose to stay here. And I wasn't sure if I made the right decision at the time because I felt like I was just doing what was comfortable instead of really thinking about like going outside my comfort zone and really understanding if it's worth it. But ultimately, I stuck with it. I think you're always gonna have a sense of doubt given like if the grass is green on the other side. And in this case, it wasn't. So I'm very glad that I stuck here. And the money, obviously, it'd be nicer to get paid 2x of what I'd be paid here. Crazy. But I'm at a point where it doesn't necessarily matter, or it doesn't really move the needle too much in terms of, you know, what am I going to do with an extra couple, like, thousand? Like, realistically, not much. I'd rather have the chance to compete and try to win again. And ultimately, that's why I want to play, and I think I had the best chance to do that here.
And that's how he took my job, guys. No, I mean, that's honestly fair.
Yeah.
You obviously chose like the right decision. So were you like looking into the future? Because, hey, you kind of got 30, I'm not going to lie, on stage. So like,
I didn't know who their plan B option would have been in the moment, but then I figured out it was 30. So, yeah, I mean, obviously beat him. And I was really happy for that because it's just like you know, I feel vindicated and I chose correctly. So, yeah, I think I just made the right choice and feel really happy that we pulled through.
I do have a question. If you did join LYON, do you think that you would beat us if I was like playing?
Yeah.
You think you would beat?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, Top Cap would have been insane that series.
That's crazy.
Top Cap would have been insane that series. Yeah.
Okay. All right, there's beef right now, guys. Next time I play against Dokes, hopefully next year.
Yeah.
A lot of money's on the line, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up into the back room and show you a new TikTok reel. Your brain's gonna be completely fried before you play the game,
bro.
And then boom, I already have everything done. You're like, I don't even know how to play this lane. I just saw this TikTok, and boom.
Oh, okay, okay. I see how it is. Now.
All right, so this has been the short podcast with me and Snipes here. Hopefully, we've answered some of your questions that the community has had, given our 6-man roster scenario. And thank you for watching this video, and we hope to see you next time.
We're going to make it to Worlds, guys.